We are back with another episode of this Manchester United Save. It's episode 99, and as you guys can see, we are still unbeaten in the league. 19 games won, 4 games drawn with 61 points. We are currently 9 points ahead of Manchester City. In this episode, we're going to kick it off with a game against Tottenham, who are sitting at 9th place. We are currently 30 points ahead of them, to be exact. In terms of the rest of the episode, you should be expecting us to play against Brighton Hove Albion at home, and then we're going to have an away game against Wolfsburg in the round of 16 Champions League encounter. In terms of results in January, despite getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup, I'm quite happy with what we put in. Obviously, the loss against Chelsea was a hindrance in the tie in the Carabao Cup, and obviously the 0-0 draw was another negative result that stood out. Sorry, we got 2 of them. Forgot about the Brentford one. So we drew 0-0 against Chelsea and Brentford in January. In terms of top goal scorers, Richie's on top with 21 goals, 4 goals ahead of Haaland, who has 17. He's level with Rodrigo. 4th place is Bernard with 15 goals in the league. Fantastic performance so far from the Frenchman. Illing Jr. for Brentford. He's sitting 5th place with 14 goals. So that's just for the people who didn't tune into the last episode. And for those who didn't tune into the last episode, Gallo is back from his injury. Just got news from the Glazers. They told me to spin this as a new signing, but I told them I wasn't having a bar of it. In terms of Mendes, we are still awaiting his return. He's got about 6 months remaining when it comes to his ACL injury. Hopefully he comes back with a bang, because yeah, I just want him to have a good closing to the series. So about to head off into the first game of this episode. In the last one, when we played against a side which was Chelsea, 5 at the back, we struggled to break them down. I'm assuming Tottenham are going to be the same. Earlier on in the campaign, we drew 2-2. First half, we dominated them. We had a lot of chances, just didn't take them. In the second half, they bounced back and found some sort of second win and took control over the game. So it's not a game that we could take lightly, despite being 30 points above them. Yeah, I just don't think form matters when it comes to this head-to-head. Okay, so Man United versus Tottenham's about to get underway. We haven't made too many changes. As you can see, Timber is leading us out because Martinez, he's going to be benched for this game. Eriksen's going to take his spot, starting against his former club, who we signed him for 40 million from. And then we got Bernard. He's going to be starting over Richie's. Nothing to suggest that these players are playing badly. Let's get this game underway. We're attacking to the right. Tottenham are attacking to the left. This is not really considered a heavyweight clash in the grand scheme of things when it comes to the title or comes to the league in general, because it's first versus a side that's battling mid-table matters. But I'm sure we're going to get a quality performance from both sides just because of the personnel that are on the field today. So Sin tracks back. Moretti tries to bomb forward with the ball. Don Felix giving support to Eriksen. Bellingham. Bernard got a bass, dinks into the centre. Bellingham makes a connection with the cross, just doesn't get on target. Oh, come on, man. Maybe I just need to slow the tempo down on my end, play at my tempo, then probably start being able to like get passes together, break them down. 15 minutes gone, still 0-0. Only the one off target shot. We're a header from Bellingham. We've got Szoboszlai. Plays it to his right. Timber takes it down on his chest. Back into Szoboszlai. Got Bernard outside the box. Right foot strike. Not on target. Heading forward now. Moretti. Plays it to his left. Udogie. Traore plays it to his right. We've got Anguissa in space. It's 1-0 to Tottenham. Only pretty much 18 minutes gone. Tottenham have opened the score and I'm sitting here sweating already. I kind of anticipated something funny happening, but this should put a barrier in my players' back, because often or not, whenever we go down, that's when you start seeing better football. Or are we going to continue to crumble? Crespo beaten. It's a typical poor start to a home game. Where's the desire from the players, man? Where's the desire? And I have a shot on target for Tottenham Hotspur. We're here with 2 shots off target. They've got 2 shots on target in a matter of minutes. Right after going a goal up. Abbas gets the ball clear. Come on. Burst forward with referee. Watch him. Bernard. One turn, Felix. No one's up there with him. One. I haven't got enough red shirts in the box. Burst into the box and no one's there. Yeah, the defenders and midfielders, they have no problem finding each other. It's just when we get to the middle of Tottenham's half, it's where it feels congested and there's no options to go short or go long. Ball goes in. Zagadou gets it cleared. Bellingham. Szoboszlai back into Bellingham. He's on the edge of the box. Again, another shot off target. Eriksson. Abbas. Szoboszlai has Abbas making a run ahead of him. Szoboszlai picks him out. The Egyptian can run onto the ball. Abbas finds Bernard. Bernard, oh my goodness me, man. You can't make any of this up. Bernard with a sitter. Again, we haven't hit the target. 4 shots. Conte's probably making fun of us with Ugachuk. We're on the touchline area. Bernard takes a shot. It's blocked. I wanted a first-time shot, but he takes another touch. In a crucial moment, and the referee blows the whistle there. It's going to be one of them afternoons. I can already tell. We're heading off into the interval. 1-0 down. 4 great opportunities in front of goal. And 5 shots off target. Pathetic, man. Really pathetic. And we need to start scoring from now because the game can't go too far along without us getting a goal. Otherwise, it's just going to become one of them things where the confidence on the side is going to hinder us in front of goal. I'm going to overthink every opportunity that comes my way. Ball goes in. Oh, come on, flick that on. Oh, it's a goal. Referee, don't even do that. Ref, I almost knocked my whole Mac off the table. Controller got caught on the mic. Flip it out. Okay, so several changes being made. Felix is off for Hansen. Bellingham's off for Ruiz. We're taking off Bernard for Richie. Go on, Hansen. Every time I turn, like as soon as I turn, they press me. What is going on here? Percentages of possessions dropped since the second half. Oh, they're hitting me on the break. Yeah, it's one of them games, guys. It's one of them games. It makes no sense. 2-0 down. 2-0 down. Dogi, the left back. Can't believe this. Hansen. Timber overlapping. Timber. Hansen. Outside the box. Maximiano with the save. Barely anything created in this game. I really hate this 5 at the back philosophy. Head up. This goalkeeper as well. Frustration oozing out of RemelHD's head right now. Ball goes in. Head up. I'm done, guys. Everything that we throw at Tottenham is like this goalkeeper is just in the way. He's just a gladiator. It's just a gladiator in goal. We lost first defeat in the league this season. Not the way we wanted it. Definitely not to the opposition we wanted to lose to, because you already know how I feel about Tottenham, their tactics and their coach. It's not personal. It's just a game. Udogie, he put the final nail in the coffin with that goal, traveling from left back to smash it in at the near post. We just need to regroup and just rethink like our approach. I got it completely wrong with the starting 11, and the tactics was just really poor. Guys, look at the stats. It just goes to show you can have a lot of the ball, create a lot of chances, and you can still frustrate us out of 3 points, because Tottenham Hotspur, they're really good at doing that. I feel like they're the best side we've come across so far in the series, because they always figure out a way to win, even if they don't look good while winning. I must say, we deserve something out of this at least. Okay, so we played a game off camera. I know I said we were going to play the Brighton match, but things have changed. So in terms of the results, we won 1-0 against Fulham. We beat Brighton Hove Albion 7-0. So Szoboszlai got a hat-trick in that game. He played outstanding. When it comes to Wolfsburg, that's going to be the next game up, and we're going to cap the episode off with the Manchester derby. And another reason why we're switching up the fixtures in this episode is because of this FA Cup encounter, the 5th round. I don't want to play 2 back-to-back Man City games on camera in the same episode. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to split these 2 games up. So this one's at the end, and this one's at the start of the next episode. Okay, so Richie and Bernard are neck and neck currently in all competitions. 27 goals apiece for the 24-year-old and the 22-year-old striker. 13 assists for Richie, so that is what puts him above Bernard in GA. João Felix, he continues to perform, 15 goals and 17 assists. Abbas, his record GA this season, 14 goals, 14 assists. Definitely a breakout year for the young magician on the wing. So Bozlai, 34 goal involvements and 31 appearances. Crazy numbers from the Hungarian. And the rest, they are contributing bit by bit, but a lot of these guys are fringes or players that come off the bench. Over on the table, this is how it looks after those 2 wins. So 6 points have been added to the tally. We've got 67 to Man City's 56, so the 9-point gap still remains. 54 points apiece for Chelsea and Liverpool. Chelsea are above due to goal difference, and the top 7 pretty much remains the same in terms of standing. So Newcastle, they're 5th, Wolves are 6th, and Spurs, they're 7th. All the way at the bottom, Arsenal are still battling relegation. 5 points behind Leeds United, who are 16th. They're level on points with Southampton, who are 18th. So they're on 21 points, and they're ahead due to goal difference. Okay, so the knockout phase is about to begin. This is going to be our last run, our last crack at Champions League on camera in this series. And I'm quite confident. I'm not going to underestimate Wolfsburg, because any side in Germany could possess a good squad. Because especially in Bundesliga, the league champions have been up and down. Sometimes it's Frankfurt, sometimes it's Leipzig. So Bayern Munich, they're not the dominant force in Germany that they used to be. We're about to head off into this away game. The first leg, the Volkswagen Arena. Hopefully it's not intimidating. You know, these German grounds, they have these intimidating fans that like to do their little chants and put my players off. But we are going to get off to a flying start in the knockout phase. Okay, as you guys can see, we're playing with our 3-4-3 formation to kick the knockout phase off. Wolfsburg fans are at it, as I predicted early on, trying to create an atmosphere that's intimidating for the away side. Croy facing off against his former club. Got a Bass on the ball. Well, I overdid it there with a dribbling ball over the top. Richie, front goal, 1-0. 1-0, we strike early. Wolfsburg, they're not at it. They're definitely not at it. But like only some of the Wolfsburg players come to play football, just by judging that first sequence there. Antonio Silva is a forward. There's Abbas. Sabozlai. Back into Abbas. João Felix. Oh, I was going to slip. Douglas Ritchie behind. João Felix cuts out a pass. João Felix front goal. I tried to chip Etienne Green. Maybe should have just smashed it across him. Just doubled the lead. That's what I mean about decision making. Need better finishing if we're going to be ruthless. There we go. Abbas finds number 2. 9 minutes in, Wolfsburg are looking like an easy team to pick off. It's Alejandro Garnacho. Sold him in like season 4. Did have a lot of people questioning my management by getting rid of him. Cuts it back to the striker. His shot is denied at the near post. Well done, Crespo. Let's go. Oh, he's giving the ball up. Thank you, Abbas. João Felix turns. Alejandro's there. Castellanos. Dembele. Ousmane Dembele. Well done. Antonio Silva. Garnacho. Inside the penalty area. Cuts it back on the edge of the box. Ugarte smashes it in. It's 2-1. 80 minutes played. Under 20 minutes. We've got 3 goals already in this tie. Hopefully there's many more, but obviously for the away side. So it's end-to-end stuff so far. Chances being created. It was a foregone conclusion once I started using the 3-4-3 formation that we were going to concede. But the whole plan is to start off well. Whenever we start off by or play the first leg and get a draw, second leg is always 50-50, and I don't like that. I want to go into the second leg a bit more comfortable than I have done previously. Well done, Richie. Okay, so we've got to be a bit more tactical now. Timber keeps roaming to the opposite side, which is annoying about this formation. because Timber's just meant to be a right mid. It's not free roaming. Well done. LaCroix, Abbas. It just leaves Abbas alone. And Antonio Silva. Richie. Him and Abbas have been combining well in this game so far. Abdel Wahab Abbas. 3-1. 3-1. Just needed a bit of a lift. The poor goalkeeping there from Etienne Green. Poor defending from Wolfsburg as a whole. Oh, ball played across the field. Well done. Dealt with that well. João Felix. Nice ball roll there. Richie. First touch. Immaculate. Perfect first touch from Richie. Sets him off on a run. He hits the post. He opened up his body. I thought I was going to find the opposite corner. It remains 3-1. It's a great opportunity to double his tally, Richie. All played forward into Castellanos. He was on his own. He's got some support on the left. Kumbula. I thought was playing as a centre-back. He's now high up the pitch for Wolfsburg. Zubimendi. Well done, Martinez. The interception. So it's not a good evening for German sides currently as the second half gets underway. In the other type, Chelsea versus Dortmund. Chelsea are 2-0 up. Oh, what was that? Garnacho seems playing off the right now. Has Burkhardt. Unless they've got some sort of rotation going on in their final third. I want to know how they fit Burkhardt onto the pitch and Castellanos. There's a Timber. Abbas. It's a Boslai. Ball played forward. Ooh. It's moved along into João Felix. And there was a acrobatic shot at the near post. At the near post. Maybe I should have just turned and shot with Richie, but I thought maybe turning will slow down the attack. We're back again at it. Richie almost gets round Kalulu. Stopped in his tracks there. As we've got all players behind the ball. I think they're just trying to keep the tie at a respectable scoreline. Timber centers it. Header from João Felix. Should be better than that. João Felix needed a better connection with the header. More power behind it would have done the trick. But Etienne Green pulls off another save. Garnacho. Ugarte. Spreads play out to the right hand side. Dembele takes it down perfectly. Number 7 bursts into the box. Wolfsburg, a shot from Castellano. It's 3-2. They're back into it. Second half has been fairly quiet in terms of chance creations from both sides, but Wolfsburg, they struck back, and that goal gets them back into the game. This should be a wake-up call for the defense and the attackers. Well, need to apply better pressure than this, because Wolfsburg, they feel like there's something on for them. Burkhardt, Madison. Madison takes the ball to the corner. Sucks at Cedric Perrin away from the centre. Ugarte! 3-3. I can't believe that. I'm not even going to react to that. Goalkeeper should do much better than that. There's no one in the centre to close him down. I don't really feel like I should have to tell Bellingham to shoot out. I shouldn't have to tell Lisandro Martinez to step up and make the block. These are just simple things that these players don't do on their own. Come on. Turn and go, turn and go. All this clowning around with the ball at your feet. Go on, Bernard. Abbas for a hat-trick. There we go, 4-3. Abdel Wahab Abbas gets his first hat-trick in Europe. His first hat-trick in the knockout phase. And I think that's his first hat-trick for United in general. It's the best time to get one. We've restored the lead. It's 4-3. I told you guys, we need to remain composed. No need to get angry. Long ball up the pitch. That's all they're good for at the minute. Well done, Lisandro Martinez. Switch me to Bellingham. The cursor changing just doesn't add up sometimes. Well done, Malassa. Left one on Dembele. Good. That's what he gets. Needs to be out for 7 months now. The AI gets a bit of a taste of their own medicine. João Felix is onside. Sharp referee. Ball drilled in. Abbas gets his 4th goal. That's 5-3. Abdel Wahab Abbas, the Egyptian magician. He does well in this knockout phase. He basically carries the forward line. His movement off the ball has been spectacular in this match. He's been really clutch. His finishing's been perfect, always finding the bottom corner, and in that moment there he improvised, because he's not someone that normally gets his head on the ball unless it's a defensive header. Well, he's gone and directed that quite well whilst diving in. 5-3, we take a 2-goal advantage back to Old Trafford. It's not the amount of goals I wanted to concede. I wanted to keep it to a minimum, but it is what it is. It was an open game. I'm sure you guys will be entertained by the goals, and Abdel Wahab Abbas bags himself his first hat-trick, grabbed 4 goals to be exact. We got a game up next against Manchester City. I hope we carry that attacking form into that match. Defensively, just know we're using 4-3-3. Man of the match, Abdel Wahab Abbas. A massive 10 is his rating. As you guys can see, 4 goals, 1 assist, 5 goal contributions in this match alone. Felix had a good game, so did Douglas Ritchie before we subbed them off. McHugh, he contributed quite well. The defense was okay, but obviously, like I said, the goals were very sloppy that we conceded. Everyone finished above average in that back three. In terms of Crespo, didn't have a great game. Perini didn't have enough time on the pitch, but he had a poor showing when he came on, and same with Szoboszlai, below average was his rating, and he played the whole pretty much. He played, let me see, it does show you how many minutes he played. Minutes played, oh, 65 minutes, it says it right there. First versus second. 9 points clear on Manchester City as his Manchester derby is about to commence. Earlier on in the campaign, we hit them for 3. We beat them 3-1. Declan Rice was the player that opened the scoring. So Manchester City, they are known for their fast starts, and so are we. We do want to be a bit cagey as we kick the game off. We are the away side. I want to check the tempo before we get anything cracking. But I'm very confident that we could bag another set of 3 points against our arch rivals. So it's a typical lineup for Manchester City. Edison's in goal, Vanderson's at the back with Konate, Anasa and Walker-Peters. In their midfield they have Silva, Rice and Barella up top. Madueke's playing next to Haaland. Next to Haaland on his left is Phil Foden. Okay, John Crespo's in goal. At the back we have Timber, Lacroix, Ruiz and Malacia. There was a mistake, clearly. There's been a mistake. Martinez is in the midfield with Szoboszlai and Bellingham. And up top, we have Abbas on the right. Richie's down the middle and João Felix is off on the left-hand side. We need to improvise with this mistake. I know what to do. When there's a will, there's a way. Before we kick off, we need to get something straight. This is not going to happen on my watch. No sirree. So we're going to drop Bellingham into the number 6. Gonna have Martinez there, just so Martinez keeps the captain man. We do that. There we go. The switcheroo has solved itself. Next to the Frenchman. Should bring back flashbacks of old times where he was the heartbeat of the defense. There's Richie. Long ball. Trying to find Abbas early on. Walker-Peters says no. Richie follows up, headering it down into Timber. Ruiz. Szoboszlai. Timber, Abbas on the corner of the Manchester City box. He takes a shot from outside. Edison's alert, makes a save. Konate, Barella, Haaland, Man City moving this ball patiently, trying to work their way to the box. In the end, Barella says, no, I can't wait any longer. Takes the shot. Crystal makes the save and we keep the ball in. Just try to turn defense into attack like we normally do. Abbas. It's not going to be easy, even though City have had spells where they're easy to hit on the break. This may not be one of them games. Richie cuts it back. Szoboszlai with a shot. Edison pulls off another save. Szoboszlai crosses this one in. Cleared away momentarily by Ignacio. Tried to volley that in with Martinez. Gets blocked instantly. Oh, Szoboszlai, nice ball. Back post. Richie left alone. Nobody was marking him. Nobody knew where he was. He peeled off the defenders, and this is what makes him an elite striker. This is why he's top goal scorer. This is why he's been carrying the forward line since he's burst onto the scene. Haaland. Oh, he's going to burst through the middle. I sensed it. We've got Timber there in the way. He goes with the long shot instead, as he knew he couldn't go the whole way. Crespo not comfortably dealing with it, but he did have it covered. Nonetheless, would have been surprised if he scored. Abbas, let's drive at them. They thought I was going to play the ball. I'm going to drive. Abbas, Edison, He's got a lot of work to do so far in the afternoon. He's giving it to his defenders. No one should allow Abbas to drive at them with so much space. So Boslike swings that in. Header from Felix. Oh, again, the connection with the headers. They haven't been A1, but we're getting there. We scored from a header. And speaking of scoring from a header, to look at the replay, it looks like it hit Ederson's shoulder as it went in. If I'm correct, I might be seeing things. Well done, Timber. Stopping Foden in his tracks. All played forward. Ruiz. Right, get the ball out of your feet. Malacia. João Felix. In front of him, João Felix drifts inwards. João Felix gets the better of Anderson. João Felix on his left foot hits the outside of the right-hand post. What is going on with the finishing? Come on, man. You're the best in the world. We needed that clutch finishing in that moment. Normally, I go with the opposite corner, open up his body, go with the right foot. I decided to shoot with his left. He does have a lefty on him. Wins the ball back, though. And a throw-in. Richie drills it across. Oh, I had a good idea, just couldn't execute it in time. Half-time interval. Right now we are the controlling side. I feel like we've had the better chances. Obviously, we've been inside the box a lot more, popping shots a lot more, but we've not doubled the lead. That's the most important thing out of everything that we've witnessed, is to double the lead, and we've not done that. So we're not going to take any positives until we do so. Let's go. Oh, what a ball. Picks out Foden. Fast footwork from the Englishman. Finds Erling Haaland. Well done. LaCroix. Abbas concedes the corner. We'll settle for that. It's better than what they were probably planning to do. And another change for Manchester City. Madueke's being pulled off for Edson Santos. He's playing off the right-hand side. What is Malacia doing? Build from the back. That's the instruction. Build from the back. The guy's bombing forward as if anything's built up yet. Well done, Crespo. In fact, I'm taking Malacia off, man. He's being annoying. Being really annoying. Let's get rid of him. Oh, it's just annoying byline stuff. And it's Foden as well. He's got that special ability, that player difficulty. And if I go near him and he does tricks, conceding the penalty is not ideal in that moment. So Boslike. Balls over the top have been shocking. Balls over the top have been shocking all afternoon. So this is where the analysis starts getting harsher, because second half we've not created anything. And it just seems like we're holding out for a 1-0 victory, which is not enough for a side like City. Abbas. Come on. Spread it in behind, man. I'm getting frustrated because I go over the top, it gets intercepted. It's under hit. I go on the ground, it gets cut out instantly. Good defensive display so far, though. Till it isn't. Doing enough in possession. Look, Foden's just having so much fun in the second half. I did say that team talk was going to be really crucial for the momentum. Man City are proving just that, because right now I'm on the edge of my seat, working way too hard to try win this ball back. And they're just getting shots off outside the box. Even if they don't get into the box, they're comfortable just popping shots, because I feel like they know something that I don't know. I feel like they keep popping shots. Eventually it's going to go in, and they know that. Ball goes in. This has been the common theme, having to run back because everybody's taking long to get forward. It's just enjoy the spell of possession, because we barely had the ball in the second half. João Felix. Won't get to Ruiz, man. Ruiz. It's not even Ruiz, it's McHughes. The boots. It's the boots. And a whole lot of changes now. 3 changes to be exact. Richie, Ruiz, and Abbas. They're making way for Bernard, Corbett, and Gallo. So Corbett can go into that position he was supposed to start in. Martinez is going to take the number 6 role. Bellingham is the number 8 now. Gallo's playing off the right-hand side. So we freshened up the pack. Man City looking like they're trying to press us a lot higher up the pitch now. Go on, Timber. You're faster than Walker Peters. Let's go. Let's go. Timber. Back sticks. Oh, ball into Bernard. Oh, referee. Oh, fall over Bernard. Referee, you've given a free kick to them. The idiot was on the ground. What are you talking about? What are you doing? What are you doing? He's going to be offside. Declan Rice is off. They're bringing on another attacker. I don't know what it is. Look, no, I'm going to start fouling now. Flat-footed. Like, why is he flat-footed? They're marking everyone out of the game, and my players are flat-footed. What is going on here? It looks like we're holding off. We're holding off for a 1-0 victory, it seems. Haaland, don't get to that, please. Ignacio. Oh, man. Barella. They keep popping shots and no one's stopping it. Everyone's flat-footed. No one wants the pressure. Oh, Edison's off his line. Cheeky. Ball goes in. Get that out, Felix. Thank you. Why aren't you switching me to Gallo? This is what I mean. This game is a sheg. This game is a sheg. There's a chance for a counter-attack and you're just there. Making me be someone that's passive. And that was 1-1. How does that make any sense? Nah, man. It's scripted. It's scripted. Forget this. Forget that, man. Forget that. Forget that. That makes no sense. The whole game. The whole second half, I mean. I'm trying to do things and my players are flat-footed. Forget this. I'm abusing this now. Look. Why is he so slow? Where's all the help? Where's all the help? I know I'm on defensive, but even when I was on attacking, everyone was standing still. No runs were being made. We're drawing 1-1 with a team that we should have been beaten 3-0 at least, but at half-time. Oh, I'm rattled. I'm rattled. Here's an opportunity now. Here's an opportunity to fix that. Bellingham. Oh my God, man. This game is the game. It's the game. It's the game now. It's the game. I'm done. I'm done with this episode. I'm done. I'm done with this episode. I'm so done with it. Ball goes in. Go on. Keep that in. I mean, keep that in. The attack. Game. I'm done, man. I'm done. I can't believe that's happened. Like, I saw it a mile away. Yeah, I don't care. That felt like a defeat. Hey, you can say what you want. Sore loser. I don't know how to drop points. It's annoying, though. It's annoying. Like, it's clear to me what was going on. I said it. I said it. From when I cleared the ball, you didn't want to switch me to Gallo. It's an open goal. It's clear. And there's a lot of moments when I'm passing the ball to a flat-footed player and the opposition just intercept. That's by design. I don't care. That's by design. We're still 9 points clear on the table, despite that poor result against Man City. I feel like the positions have remained the same in the top 7, so there's no need to go over that. And Arsenal, they've got an extra 3 points, so they have separated themselves quite a bit from Southampton just by 3 points, which is a boost for them. If they can go on a run and see themselves overtake Leeds United, Aston Villa and possibly Fulham, then I would say they're probably going to be safe. So what you should expect in the next episode: Manchester City, Arsenal and Wolfsburg. I don't even blame City. I don't think City are a bogey team. We do beat them more than they beat us, but I think it was just that last game we were destined to draw, I guess. I feel like that's pretty much it in terms of everything that's covered. I've tweaked the sliders to make it make sense, to make it a lot harder. I'm getting the challenge that I want. There are certain moments where the game does feel a bit clunky, and I feel like it's because I've lowered the acceleration just by a tiny bit. So the way players turn and everything, it has been affected. But I haven't really found a balance that works in terms of the pace, because it just feels like with the live updates and also the actual updates, I have to keep tweaking the sliders. And if I haven't played in a while and I'm still using sliders that I was using before the update, there's a chance that we're getting gameplay that we don't necessarily want to be experiencing. But we are going to keep tweaking them as we go along, and we are going to adjust the slides in the description, because I did change them at the beginning of the episode. So this is just me giving you guys a heads up on the sliders and why you may see different paces during different games, because I keep having to tweak it. Each episode I'm going into tweaking it, so the pace is going to be a bit off compared to the last. But yeah, I think that's it now. I think that's it. There's nothing much to talk about in the menu. This is what EA have given us anyway as a full game. So yeah, I'm making the most of it, and I'm not gonna lie, because of that result I'm very rattled. So we probably could go over stats in the next episode. if anything does happen from now until the next episode, I'll give you guys an update. But yeah, take care for now. Oh no, remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere a video or upload one. But yeah, that's it for now. Now I can say peace.